Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory. Well, as you can see, we are not going to make big progress in terms of construction in this episode, but I think it's going to be pretty obvious why. And that is because we will go out and do a little bit of exploring while we are waiting for the concrete and iron plates to build up, which is what we need to build those foundations. So yeah, instead of waiting, I think we can spend our times a little bit more productively. During our time in the wilderness, we will encounter a lot of new stuff that we haven't seen before. So let's not waste any time and let's get into it. And we are back. So here's what I was thinking. Since we have to wait quite a bit until these storages fill up with concrete, maybe we can go out and do a little bit of exploring. Now, before we do that, I would like to unlock the map function, and that is, let me see, is this the one that we are doing? Yes. Okay, so for this one we will need 300 wires, 300 screws and 100 plates. Also, how are we on power? Oh, okay, so the maximum consumption is above our capacity, so we might want to sort that one out as well. Can I build one? Yes, I can. I will place another power generator down. That should tide us over. Here. And I will have to move this one. So just give me a second, please. A splitter, preferably facing the input towards the fuel generator. There we go. So you go in there, you go in there, and you feed through. Next, we need to hook this guy up to the network. Yeah, this will do. Okay, so that's plenty of fuel. And this one is now up and running. Great. Okay, so the theoretical maximum consumption is now below our production capacity. Great. I would like to, as I've said, I would like to unlock the map function. So there we go. We have the cables. We have the plates. Okay, so we are not making the screws yet, but I think a single stack of rods will be enough. Oh yeah, plenty. So we only need 300. Just give me a second, I'll be back with you once we have enough.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Okay, so we have the map now, and also, as you have seen, we have unlocked a new building. I will squeeze as much stuff into this storage as we can, because I don't want to hold stuff around that we don't have to. And yeah, I will take out the pale berries because they will be useful as a healing items while we are out. So this is the MAM, which is a kind of a research station. So let's start here. We have these hog meat slabs. We can use this one as a research avenue. There we go. Now we can turn them into DNA capsules.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay, we are also researching these food items.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the... If you are confident you already understand the new technologies you are about to use, by all means, learn the hard way.
Okay. So, we have also unlocked the power slugs and only the quartz remains. And done. Okay.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Okay, so I will pick up a little bit of fuel for the chainsaw. Maybe, yeah, 58 will be plenty enough. So, we have the map function, we have everything working as intended around the base. In terms of fuel, yeah, I think we are going to be okay for a while. So, I believe we are ready to go out. I think we will go ahead and start with this little cave over here that we have discovered in the first episode, I believe. Harvesting these mushrooms should give us mycelium. Yeah, exactly.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the man to establish classification and potential application.
Will do. I will pick up as much of it as we can, and then we will move on. That should be enough. Now, in these caves, there are usually these guys. And there's usually more than one.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired.
There we go.
Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard another one. Just can you please stay still? Thank you. Okay. So this is something new, and I believe this is right. If you remember in the intro, we had that little glitch on the screen. I believe it is related to this thing. We will have to, I believe, research it in the MAM. Let's see.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Okay, so we will have to research that thing in the MAM, and it seems we have managed to get out on the other end of this cave. Let me just quickly take care of this little guy. There we go. Okay, so as you have seen, I did mark down the location of the entrance to this cave, and I now will mark down the exit. So there we go. Now that we have it marked down, we know not to bother with it anymore. What kind of deposit? Impure. I don't think I will mark down the impure deposits, but I think I will mark down the pure ones if we find any. There we go. Also, let me see if we can jump on the back of this guy, because they can act as a trampoline. There we go. Yeah, and there we go. We are jumping, and I just got a achievement. Now, you cannot hear the achievement beeps, but let me just assure you that we did unlock. There we go. Okay, let's not jump too far down. Okay. So anyways, I have the OBS configured that it will only capture the game sounds. Normal, maybe at some point, not right now. I will mark down the pure deposits, but the normals and impure ones, I think I will not bother with. Oh, there we go. Something new. This is Caterium. This will be very important later.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
There we go. Okay, so that Caterium ore will be very useful when we are upgrading our electrical systems. This one is impure, so I will not bother marking this one down. Once we have long-range transport, it will become very useful, but right now it's not worth it. Oh, look, pure limestone. Now this is something that we will definitely want to mark down. This time I will label it so we know what we are dealing with. So we need to have this icon. Let's find a relatively limestone-ish color. Yeah, this will do. I will save the preset as limestone. Save, thank you. And let's name this marker as limestone P for pure. Okay, let's move on. Thank you. Okay, so sometimes you will run into these kinds of racks and they can have some resources around them. Anything else? No, oh wait, we have some reinforced plates. And a set of rebars, and I believe that's it. Okay, so you will find these central drop pods. This is what we need to unlock. So let's see. As it happens, the rotors that we have picked up is exactly what we need to unlock this guy. So don't mind if I do. Thank you. And these guys contain hard drives. This is the something that we will need to unlock in the MAM.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Right. Okay, so as I have said, we will need to research these guys in the MAM, and that will unlock, I believe, alternate recipes, and that is going to be very good. Oh, there we go. We have a spitter. And it seems to be guarding a yellow slug.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Will do. Also, can you see that little bulbous thing over there? That is another hostile alien. First things first, let's mine this sulfur.
unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
There we go. Okay, so these bulbs, as you have seen, spit out kind of a swarm of bugs, and then we need to destroy the bulb.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Okay, that was a bit harrowing, so if you don't mind, I will try to heal up a little bit. I will go and use the knot for this one. There we go. So let's hope that we can unlock this guy. So first things first, let's make sure we collect everything. Okay, so let's see what we need. For this one, unfortunately for this one we need modular frames, and that is something that we don't have. Is there any lying around that I haven't noticed before? Well, I don't think so, because it's very, very noticeable, but let's check. No, okay, so we will need to mark this one down. Also, I forgot to mark the other one. That's not great. So anyways, I will mark this one as, I suppose, this symbol. Now, where was the other one? I believe somewhere around here, but I don't want to place a marker without being extra sure. We will need to mark that one down as completed. Anyways, let's continue. Okay, that guy over there complicates a couple things, because he appears to be a little bit bigger than the other ones, which means he is harder to kill, basically a mini boss. Also, we have a couple bulbs, which also doesn't help. I will pick up these stators. Okay, so he wandered farther away from those bulbs, which should make it a little bit easier to kill. There we go. Okay, so the biggest obstacle is now gone. I think we should be able to take care of those bug spitters. So also we have some Caterium wires, very nice. Okay, let's make sure we get rid of the actual spawner. There we go. Is this it? Yes, okay, we need one more. There we go. Okay, everyone dead? Yes, okay. So we are running out of space in our inventory, so I will pick up as much stuff. And it's a heavy modular frame, and we need the not heavy one for the other rack. Oh well. So anyways, do we have anything else to pick up? No, I don't think so. Let's check what we need for this one. Oh, this one doesn't require anything. Very nice. So you come with us. So now we have two hard drives. I will mark this one down as completed. So this one icon, let's use the same one, but I will say that this is done. Okay, well, since we are running out of space, I think it is best if we start heading home. Okay, I don't think that they can reach us up here. So, ooh, and there is a mushroom that we really need to research. Okay, I think we can safely jump down. That should be okay as soon as these guys move. We have too many of them around. Okay, let's give that a try. So, there we go. So we need this guy.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
As usual, of course. So, anyways, we are completely full, so it's time to go home. Let me see, how far are we? We are getting there, but I would like to avoid jumping down big cliffs if we can avoid it. And there's another big guy. Okay. I will grab this guy and leave. Okay, that was a bit brave, but I think we got away with it. Will you ever give up? Okay, I think it's only the small one now. We can take care of this guy. There we go. Okay, so we are back home and we should have plenty of concrete at this point. We don't have enough room, so I will empty out the stuff. Okay, so let's see what we are dealing with. I think I will start with this alien technology because this is something that has been locked until now and I really want to see what we are dealing with.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the energies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Okay, that was weird. Anyways, let's keep and research what we have found.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can. I will now assume you are an expert and judge your use of these technologies accordingly.
Thank you. For the next one, we will need, let me see, where are, yeah, there we go. These proteins. I will sacrifice some spitter because we have the most of these on, except we don't have enough space. So I will put away some of the more advanced craftables. There, I will keep the Caterium wires, rubber can go, and this one and this one, the rebar. Okay, so we should be able to make some protein. We need 5 and then we can research it. There we go. So alien megafauna, this one. Thank you.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fixit coupons at the Awesome Sync. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Okay. We will also need a little bit more. And we can do the next stage. So I will do one here and one here. So alien megafauna, and this will unlock the medical inhaler. We will also need 20 nuts. That should be fine. Let me see. Didn't we pick up a bunch of it? Oh, maybe it's in our hand. Yeah, there we go. So this will unlock the inhaler. Very good.
Research completed. The protein inhaler can restore health in the eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging fixit property.
Okay, now the Caterium will unlock this one and we have more. Great.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO, Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance. Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Okay, this one needs biomass.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
So mycelia, let's unlock the fabric. Definitely want to do this one.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
Now let me see, what do we need to make fabric? For fabric we need more biomass. How many we need for the next research? For the parachute only 10, okay. I really want to get my hand on a parachute because that will negate a lot of fall damage, as you might have guessed, of course. So, oh wait, we need to make the fabric. So we need 10 of these. There we go. So mycelia parachute, please. Thank you.
Parachute unlocked. Fixit appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties, but damaging Fixit property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
Yeah. Okay, so next thing is this one. What does this one do? Oh, okay. Nice.
Medical properties of local mycelia established. New research options available. Medical inhaler variants. Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only very efficient, also rude.
Okay. I have not heard Edo being this opinionated before. So anyways, 50 rods. Yeah, I think I should be able to. There we go. There we go. And I believe we also need a bunch of screws. So I will turn some of this into screws. I don't remember. Was it 200? Let's just make 200 and that should be alright. So how many we need? It was under nutrients. No. Power slugs, yes. Thank you.
Power slugs.
Some cables, please.
From their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static.
Okay, let's see what's next. We are doing a lot of research right now. I am quite happy about it. So, this one will allow us to turn yellow slugs into these power stuff components.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards. Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available. This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Okay, so the next thing we need is 5 of these DNA capsules. So that is 8. Let me see. It was under megaphone, I believe. Yes, it is.
Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the Fix-It mission.
Okay, I think we are pretty much out of research options at this point. No, this one needs the modular frames. We could do this one, I believe. So we should be able to turn some of our slugs into, yeah, there we go. We can make 2 of these power shards. And we also need, what was it? Just plates. Lovely. We can unlock overclocking. So we need this guy. Power slugs, let's unlock this one.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Thank you. Okay, so we are pretty much out of research options at this point, and I think it is time to actually do a bit of work on the base before we go for today. Yeah, the mycelium can go into storage as well. Anything else? Not really. Okay. So, let's make sure we drop down all the fuel that we have picked up. So here goes the wood, I believe. And this is where we can put the leaves. This, I will dump the biomass. That's it. Right, okay. Oh, before we forget, we should also be able to start researching those hard drives. Now these will take a bit longer than the other researches, so hard drives, let's start one. Yeah, 10 minutes. So I think we should be able to finish this one in this episode. The next one, maybe not. Anyways, let's see what we have in terms of concrete and iron plates. So for concrete we have 500. That's lovely. We also need iron plates to build the foundations, so I will pick some of that. I want some of that up as well. Maybe, yeah, this much should be all right. And we still have the other concrete production facility, so I will empty that one out as well. Yeah, no, wait. I think I will pick up. Okay, so we have some rods. I would like to build a lookout tower, and for that one we will need some rods. Almost 500. Very nice. So I will build a lookout tower just so we can have a bit of a better overview of the situation. There we go. So this is our little kingdom at the moment. I would like to extend the foundations as far as we can and then basically move everything up to the foundations. So we will need to start laying down these guys. Oh, right. The game resets the building mode. So we need Zoop, please. Okay, I think this should be big enough. I will extend this one. No, I think this will be big enough at least for now. So what we will do next, I think, is demolish everything and move everything up to the platforms. So you can go away. Thank you. I will also build up these ramps. Let me see. There we go. All right, so let me see. So we have, I believe, 3 deposits here. 1, 2, and 3. So for that one, we will need 6 smelters. So let's see. Of course, we will have the smelters right here. Production, smelter, we have everything we need. I wish we had the hover pack, but we don't. I am very tempted to unlock the flight mode at this point. But I think I can hold back at least a little bit longer. So anyways, we need, if you remember, 2 smelters per miner. So 1, 2, and we need 2 more. There we go. So these guys will be iron. So, anyways, we have the necessary amount of smelters. We will also need a couple splitters. Now, yeah, we will need to have splitters for every 2 of these smelters right now because we don't have the fast enough conveyor belt otherwise. I think, yeah, like this will be alright. Except we will need some cables. Okay, so we don't have cables in this anymore. We need to make them by hand, unfortunately. There we go. How are you? 3 more minutes. Okay, that should be enough, at least for now. So, as I have said, we will need splitters, and can I put them right in the middle? No, they will be offset by a little bit. So I guess they can go here instead. And maybe, yeah, here will be fine. So, as I've said, we will need 1 splitter for every 2 of these smelters. So that's 2, and that's 3, and I believe that's it. Next, let's make sure we actually feed in the materials. And now we need to feed the output of these iron deposits into these smelters. Let's see. Yeah, I think we might as well start tearing everything up we have done there. So for that, we are better off if we build a couple storage boxes. So for this one, we need more rods. So we will have the storage boxes right here, I think. No, sorry. There we go. Let's see, 1, 2, I think 3 should be enough. For now, I will pile everything in here. Store all, there we go. And let's start taking everything up. Okay, memory search complete. Let me quickly put another hard drive in there. So the hard drive is in here. There we go. Also, I will drop everything else. So let's see. What did we unlock? Thank you. So we can either have... Thank you. Thank you, Ida. So we can choose either an alternate for the quick wire or for the concrete. Silica and limestone, or the Caterium ingot and some copper. Let's see. We need to make a choice. I think I will go for... the concrete, or... well... no, the wires. Anyways, I will go ahead and put the other hard drive in. Thank you. And I will start tearing down everything I can see on the ground. Drop, thank you. Drop, thank you. I will leave the hub here for now, and then we will find a more permanent place for it in a second. Oh, wait, the mem shouldn't be destroyed. I hope I didn't mess with the research. Yeah, I don't see the hard drive. So you need to go back down here for now, I guess. There we go. So is this still on the way? Yes, okay. We didn't make a big mistake. I will leave the concrete production alone. I think they are fine as they are. Okay, we are almost done. Anything else we need to destroy? So this is fine as it is. In fact, I will place down the power pole for these guys. There we go. Also, I think it's time to stop relying on the power generators here. So I will empty out these guys. Okay, so I believe we are pretty much good to go. Now, about the hub. Can we place down the miner? Will it interfere? So, miner, please. Well, I think it's going to be all right. Yeah, just about. But I think it would be better if it was facing maybe that way. So you will go. Let me so make sure it is lining up. There we go. So you guys will feed into this one. Let's make sure everything is lining up. Yeah, I think it's more or less straight. Great. Okay, also let's not forget to set up the power poles for these guys. Great. Yes, I think that, yeah, we could squeeze in one more connection. So I think we can manage with one power pole for every 2 smelter, but I prefer to give one power pole for every single machine just to be on the safe side. So anyways, let's take care of the power generation next. Well, except for one thing, I think we are out of time. So if you don't mind, I will cut the episode right here and pick things up in the next one. Let me just quickly place down the miners and then we will say goodbye. That's one, and we should have the rest of the materials in these chests. Let's see. No. No. Oh, right. We only had enough for 2 miners. Okay, so that is pretty much the signal that we need to go right now. So I believe all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.